Welcome to your Yoga Essentials Week 1 practice about the foundations of yoga. When you're ready, you're just going to come to a comfortable seat, and I'd like you to connect in with your breath, bringing your hands into a prayer position, Anjali Mudra in front of the heart space. Just take a moment to set an intention, a dedication or offering. Once you've set this intention or offering, you're tuned in with the breath, you'll slowly just bring one hand to the belly, the other hand to the heart space. Think of breathing deeply into the space under your hand in the belly and letting the breath roll up into the chest area. Feel the chest expand under your hand. So it's really the breath which is the key to the whole yoga practice. Keeping the mind calm, keeping the transitions between the postures calm, keeping everything calm so when we get to the end of the practice, you can step off your mat and just deal with the day, deal with life, and remain calm. Try to breathe in and out of the nose for the whole practice if you can. Try to breathe into the belly instead of right up into the chest. Maybe connecting in with an Ujjayi breath, creating a gentle restriction at the back of your throat. If you're not familiar with Ujjayi, just think of creating a HA sound, kind of like you're steaming up a mirror in front of your face, but you want to just keep the mouth closed. Some people say it sounds like the waves of the ocean. Try to just breathe in that way for the full practice, or just breathe in and out of the nose as calmly as you can. The Ujjayi breath, which means victorious, it's really just a way to listen to yourself breathe, keeping the mind focused on the practice, but also it soothes your nervous system, promotes heat and healing. Okay, when you're ready, tuned in, feeling present and aware, you're going to slowly start to head into a tabletop position. 4 points of contact. The wrists are directly below the shoulders, the knees are directly below the hips. Find a neutral spine by drawing the belly and rib cage in and reaching the crown forwards. When you're ready, on an inhalation, let the belly dip towards the mat and then move your chest through your nice straight arms. As you exhale, the tailbone tucks under, the belly draws in and up. You press your palms down and round your upper back. Again, inhale, belly dips, move your chest through your nice straight arms. Exhale, tailbone tucks under, belly draws back in, round your upper back. Cat and cow breathing. Inhale, belly dips into cow pose, chest lifts forwards and up. Exhale, cat pose, belly draws in and up, upper back rounds. Inhale, belly dips, connect the breath and the movement. Exhale, round your upper back as you bring your chin to your chest. Go again. Smooth, soft breaths. Now find a neutral position so it's neither cat nor cow but somewhere in the middle. You're going to extend your right heel to the back of the mat and have the heel in line with the hip. Put the weight into the right hand, so with the left hand you can remind the belly and rib cage to draw in and then extend it forwards. Take an inhale, and when you exhale, try to bring your elbow towards your knee. Inhale, reach, lengthen and extend. Exhale, elbow to knee. Again, inhale, reach, lengthen, extend. As you exhale, elbow to knee. Now just return the left hand into the mat, put the right toes right to the back of the mat, and then spin the right heel down to the left. Modified side plank. Sweep your right arm straight up. You can just gaze out to the side. Move both shoulders down your back and gently engage your core. And on the next exhalation, reach your right arm diagonally forwards. Keep that right shoulder nice and soft. You'll gaze towards the mat, circle your hand down and lower your right knee down. Let's do the other side. Extend the left heel towards the back of the mat and hover the heel in line with your hip. Check your lower back is nice and flat with the right hand, and then draw the belly and rib cage in. Then extend the right hand forwards, bicep next to the ear. When you exhale, bring the elbow towards the knee. Inhale, reach, lengthen, extend. Exhale, elbow to knee. This time, reach, lengthen, and extend. Elbow to knee. And then you return your hand to the floor and put your left toes to the back of the mat. Spin down the left heel so the sole of the foot's grounded, and then sweep the left arm up. Move both shoulders down your back again. Breathe, smooth breaths. And then on your next exhalation, you're going to start to reach your left arm diagonally forwards. Try to keep that left shoulder nice and soft, maybe even look under the arm a little bit towards the sky. Then when you're ready, you'll gaze to the mat, circle your left hand down, and then lower your left knee down. Take an inhale. When you're ready, go to child's pose. Send your bum back towards your heels and reach your fingertips forwards towards the top of the mat. Breathe into the lower back, middle back, upper back, and really lengthen through the sides of your torso. Smooth, soft breaths. Now start to shift forwards. Keep the knees down. You're going to bend your arms slowly, lower your hips, and then lower all the way down to the floor with the arms hugging the rib cage. Setting up cobra pose, place the forehead down on the mat. Take your hands onto your hips, untuck your toes, and then move your bum towards your heels. So it's like you're trying to create space in the lumbar spine. Try to keep that feeling of space. Bring the hands next to the lower ribs. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, soften back down. Again, inhale, lift the head and chest, cobra. Exhale, soften down. Keep pressing the feet down and really drive the legs back. Inhale, lift the head and chest and reach the sternum forwards. Exhale, soften down. Now take an inhale and go back to child's pose as you exhale. Lengthen again through the sides of the torso. Deep breaths into the spine. Know that you can come here anytime you want through the practice. For now, just shift forwards, curl under your toes, and find downward dog by straightening your legs, reaching your hips and thighs back. You can bend and straighten each leg like you're going for a walk on the spot, easing awake the calves, the hamstrings. Press into the hands, nice straight arms. Think of wrapping the outer arms in towards the sides of the face, just enough. Lengthen through the sides of the torso, reach your hips and thighs back, and try to send your heels down. When you're ready, slowly take the gaze forwards, reach your hips back, bend your legs, and start to walk your feet up towards your hands. Feel free to come onto the fingertips, bring hands on shins, and then find a halfway lift. Really lengthen your spine as you inhale. When you exhale, you're going to start to fold. You can grab the back of your legs, you can bend your legs if you want. And then again, inhale, halfway lift, pull the belly and rib cage in. Exhale, fold. Shoulders move down your back. Again, halfway lift, inhale. Exhaling, fold. Now this time, halfway lift, inhale. As you exhale, you're going to bring your hands on your hips. Soften the legs if you need to, press into the feet. Inhale, lift the head and chest, come up. Keep your hands on your hips and think of moving your bum towards your heels. Belly gently pulls in. Release your hands down, Tadasana, mountain pose. Preparing for our modified sun salutation, turn the palms face out. Inhale, lift the arms up. As you exhale, turn the palms face out. Swan dive, take the hands down to the floor. Bend your legs as much as you need to. Find your halfway lift, hands on shins, lengthen the spine. Fold as you exhale. Halfway lift when you're ready again. Inhale, pull the belly in, draw the rib cage in, lengthen, and then fold, exhale. This time halfway lift as you inhale. Take the hands out by the sides, exhale, like airplane wings. Inhale, lift the head and chest, lift the arms all the way up, maybe gaze up. As you exhale, turn the palms face out, release the hands down by your sides, and circle them to prayer at the heart. Take an extra breath in. On your exhalation, release your hands down by your sides again. Let's go again. Inhale, turn the palms face out, raise your arms up, gaze up. Exhale, dive, take the hands down to the earth. Bend your legs if you need to, move your shoulders down your back. Find your halfway lift, inhaling, lengthening, extending, folding, exhaling. Again, halfway lift, maximum length in the spine, fold, exhaling. This time halfway lift, inhale, exhale, fold, and on your inhalation you're going to reach the arms all the way back up to the sky. The same breath, lift all the way up, maybe gaze up. As you exhale, release the arms out and down and circle them to prayer at the heart. Take an extra breath in just to compose yourself. Exhale, release the hands back by the sides, Tadasana. Inhale, raise the arms back up to the sky, deep, calm breath. Exhale, dive, take the hands back down to the earth. Find that halfway lift again, pull the belly and rib cage into the spine. Fold, exhale, legs may be starting to straighten a bit more. Again, halfway lift, inhale, fold on your exhale. Halfway lift, inhale, fold, exhale. Now inhale, reach the arms out and all the way back up to the sky. Draw the belly in, lengthen the butt towards the heels. Exhale, circle the hands in front of the heart. Take an extra breath in just to compose yourself and stay calm, and release your hands down by your sides. Now bend both legs, lightly touch the mat. Keep the legs bent and sweep your arms straight up, biceps next to the ears. Utkatasana, chair pose, sometimes it's called. Bring one hand to the belly, one hand to the tailbone. Draw the belly in and up and gently press the tail down, so feel the action of the pelvis gently lifting. Then raise your arms back up. The palms face towards each other, and then on your exhalation, you're going to circle your hands behind your back. Keep the legs bent. Inhale, reach the knuckles back. Open your shoulders and chest. Exhale, start to fold. Get your stomach on your thighs, your chest towards your knees, and relax your head. Move your shoulders away from your ears, and then slowly, if you can, start to straighten your legs a little more. Try to bring the knuckles all the way over as far as you can and reach the sides of your torso towards your feet. Reach the sternum towards the feet, keep the breath calm, and circle the hands down. Find a halfway lift, and when you're ready, step the left foot back. Stay on the back toes, fingertips to the floor. Inhale, coil in like a cat. Exhale, reach your heart forwards and drive your back leg back. Inhale, coil energy into the core, chin to chest. Exhale, radiate from the core. So kind of like cat and cow in lunge. Inhale, coil in. Exhale, radiate out. Now you'll step the left foot forwards. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Shoulders away from the ears. Again, inhale, halfway lift. Now you're going to step your right foot back. Bend your left leg generously. Stay on the back toes. Be on the fingertips. Inhale, coil in. Round your upper back. Exhale, move your chest forwards. Slide your shoulders towards your back heel. Inhale, coil in again. Exhale, radiate out again. Last time, inhale, draw energy in. Exhale, radiate out. Step the right foot forwards, halfway lift, inhale. Fold, exhale. Bend both legs again. Raise your arms, Utkatasana, sometimes called chair pose because it feels like you're about to sit down. Keep sitting down further, 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 further. We're coming all the way down to the floor. Try to lower your bum to the floor. Use your hands if you need to. Navasana, boat pose. You can grab the back of your legs. First, the legs can be bent, so you can lift your chest. Try to think of shining the chest towards the sky. If you can, you release your legs and keep holding them up and extend your arms forwards. Think of a big V-shape. Keep breathing. Slowly come down halfway, keep breathing, lower back flat into the mat. Try to hover the legs off the floor, keep breathing. And then you'll gently hug knees in towards your chest, relax your head and shoulders into the mat. Give the knees a squeeze in. Grab the back of your legs, start rocking gently up and down the mat, massaging your spine in the floor. We're going to try to come all the way back up to that chair pose. Bring the heels in close to the bum, reach the hands forwards. Come back to Utkatasana, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold forwards, Uttanasana, taking the hands to the floor. Halfway lift, inhale. Step the left foot back, bend your right leg generously. Stay on the back toes. Now inhale, reach your arms up, biceps next to the ears. Virya Crescent. Remember the belly draws in, the tail descends down like we did before. Try to keep the action of the front of the pelvis gently lifting. Bend your front leg as generously as you can. Keep the breath smooth. Then on the next exhalation, you're going to circle your hands down to the floor, step the left foot forwards. Find your halfway lift. When you're ready to inhale, remember maximum length in the spine. Fold, exhaling. Find the halfway lift again. This time you'll step your right foot back, bend your left leg, stay on the back toes. Virya Crescent. Inhale, reach the arms up. Remember the action of the belly drawing in, the tail descending down. Pelvis is lifting up, energy's rising up. Keep drawing the energy in through the feet, lifting it up through the spine and beyond your fingertips. And when you're ready, on the next exhalation, you're going to slowly start to take your hands back down to the floor. Step the left foot back. Come into plank pose, lower the knees, shift forward, start to bend your arms, hover the chest off the floor, lower the hips and untuck the toes. Cobra pose, inhale, hug the arms in, lift the chest. Child's pose, exhale, send your bum back to your heels and curl under your toes and go back to downward dog. Press into the hands, reach your hips and thighs back, pedal the legs out if you need to. Belly's drawing in, thighs just continue reaching back. Then you're going to lower your knees down, walk your hands forwards, keep the hips above the knees, Anahatasana. Think of just melting the chest, the armpits down towards the floor. You can put your forehead on the mat or your chin, depending on how your neck is. Every exhale, it feels like the chest is trying to touch the mat. Now from Anahatasana here, we're going to make our way into a forearm plank. So just shift forwards, plant the forearms down, get the shoulders above the elbows. Curl under the toes, straighten the legs and feel like you're drawing energy in on an inhale, expanding on an exhale. So activate your core on your inhalation, expand on your exhalation. Do it one more time just with your breath. Exhale, expand, then release the hips to the floor, untuck the toes for Sphinx. Keep the shoulders above elbows and lift the chest, lift the head. On an exhale, just bow your head, stretch out your neck. Inhale, lift your head, press into the forearms. Exhale, bow your head, stretch out your neck. One more time, inhale, exhale, bow. Take the forehead down to the mat. Either lay your arms by your sides, back of the hands in the floor. If you can, interlace your fingers behind your back like we did with that previous pose. Reach the knuckles back, lift your head and chest. Press the top of the feet down, or if you can, lift your legs up. Locust pose variation. Keep reaching the knuckles back, keep reaching the sternum, crown forwards, legs back. And when you're ready, on the next exhalation, gently release your arms, gently release into the mat. Just take a moment to relax. Then bring the hands next to the lower ribs. Press into the top of the feet. Rise in cobra or maybe straighten the arms, upward facing dog, thighs lift. Curl over the toes, downward dog. If you need to go via child's pose, just do that again. Press into the hands when you're ready. Reach the hips and thighs back. Send your heels down towards the mat. Then you're going to lower your knees. Come to sit on your heels. Smooth the breath, calm the breath. And then lean off to one side and just swing your legs around in front of you. We'll take a forward fold. Place your hands next to your hips first and lengthen your spine. If you need to bend your legs, if you've got any lower back issues or hamstring issues, just please do that. Otherwise, legs eventually extended. Spine lifted. Now, on the next inhalation, slowly lift your arms up and just keep breathing. Biceps are next to the ears. You're going to imagine your spine lifting all the way up through the crown of your head and the energy rising up way beyond your fingertips. Try to keep the feet flexed, the legs straight if you can. Inhaling, you're going to lift up a little taller. Exhale, start to reach forwards, 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 forwards beyond your feet. Either you grab your shins and you start projecting your sternum and crown towards your feet, or maybe you're able to reach your feet one day. If you've got a towel or a belt, you could also use something like that. Now try to visualize the sides of your torso lengthening, your sternum and crown extending towards your feet. Think of moving the upper back through the chest. Breathe into the areas that feel tight. Remember, the breath is deep, smooth, calm. Try not to do shallow breaths into the chest. That'll just make you feel a little stressed out. Remember, we want to feel calm through the whole practice. Release when you're ready. Now bend your legs. Take your hands about a forearm distance away from your hips. We're doing reverse tabletop. Press into the hands and feet. Lift your hips up. Tuck the chin towards the chest. Keep lifting the hips so high until one day you can't see your knees anymore. Keep pressing, keep lifting, keep pressing, keep lifting. Then when you're ready, on the next exhalation, you're going to slowly start to lower your hips back down to the mat. Feet flat, reach your arms forwards. Now slowly start to roll down onto your back. Vertebrae by vertebrae, roll all the way down onto your back. Relax your head and shoulders. Hug your knees in, give it a squeeze. Okay, we're going to set up for some bridge breathing. Place the feet down flat in the floor, fingertips just about to touch your heels. Inhaling, lift your hips and lift your arms up all the way over your head. Exhale, release your arms and slowly release your spine, vertebrae by vertebrae. Inhale, press into the feet, lift the hips, lift the arms. Exhale, slowly release the arms, slowly release the spine. Keep going with the flow of your breath. Inhale, lift the hips, lift the arms. Exhale, slowly release the arms, slowly release the spine. Again, inhale, lift. Exhale, slowly lower. One more. When you finish that round, just bring the soles of your feet together. Take your knees wide. Bring your left hand on your heart, your right hand on your belly. Close down your eyes and just take a moment. Relax. Tune into that deep breath again. Now that everything's feeling calm, you're going to hug your knees in towards your chest. Give it a squeeze. Maybe take the forehead towards the knees, curling in a little ball. Then you relax your head and shoulders down. Place the feet back down flat. Just take your arms out by your sides or above your head. And then you're going to drop both knees to the right with an exhalation. Just keeping the legs staggered. Just a nice, easy, simple twist to finish. Breathing into the whole left side of your body. Think of that left hip getting spacious with the breath. The left rib cage nice and spacious all the way up towards the left armpit. You could look towards the right. You can just relax your jaw, close your eyes, or whatever feels good. Nice restorative breaths. Inhaling, You're going to come back to center. On the exhale, you're going to take your legs over towards the left now. Breathe into the right hip, right rib cage, all the way up to the right armpit. Relax the jaw. You can look towards the right, whatever feels comfortable for your neck. Just let the breath be restorative and calm. Next inhale, bring the legs back to center. Give them another squeeze in towards the chest. And then when you're ready, the final pose of the practice, Shavasana. Think of the legs very relaxed, all the way down to the toes. Think of the hips relaxing into the floor, the lower back, the middle back, the upper back, completely relaxed. The shoulders are away from your ears, so your neck is spacious. The arms are heavy, relaxed, all the way down to the palms, the fingers, even the fingertips. All the facial muscles soft, including your jaw, your lips, your eyelids, your forehead, even the crown of the head. Whole body relaxed. No need to control the breath. Just rest. Shavasana. Feel free to stay in Shavasana as long as you need to, or when you're ready, you'll start to deepen your breath. You'll bring movement back, maybe take a big full body stretch. You can bend your left leg and then just roll to your right side and use your right arm like a pillow, just for a couple of breaths, resting your heart. Keeping this nice quality of calm, slowly make your way to a comfortable seat. Maybe a cross-legged position or any comfortable seat. Sit on a cushion if you need to. Then you'll bring your hands to the heart center. Take a moment to acknowledge this time, this space that you created for your yoga practice today. Try to repeat this sequence for the whole week, or as much as you need to, till it becomes familiar. As you remember your intention or dedication that you set at the beginning of your practice, just know that there are changes taking place. Thank you for practicing with me. Namaste.